If you're just editing videos, you're replaceable. But if a client sees you as a partner, you become indispensable. And that's how you can start charging over 1K per project. Most editors are stuck on Fiverr type money because they sell their editing as a task. And high paying clients, they don't care about transitions. They care about growth. And if you can speak that language, you instantly win. So in this video, I will show you how to shift from freelancer to a strategic partner, how to build an offer that clients actually want, and how to position yourself to land 1K plus deals every single time. By just changing how I introduced myself from video editor to I can help you create authority and triple your sales, I tripled my own closing rate. And in today's video, I will show you exactly how to do that. Let me be brutally honest with you. If you're charging $200 per project and constantly doing revisions, wondering why your dream clients don't see the value in you, it's because they don't see you as a partner. They see you as a pair of hands. They see you as someone who they can replace tomorrow with another freelancer from Fiverr. So the real shift happens when you stop being someone who makes cool videos and start being someone who helps their business grow. And that's why high-paying clients are actually buying growth, not transitions, not animations, and not your fast delivery time. Let me give you a quick example. I had a client, an online fitness coach, who was used to paying $150 per video. But then I came in and told him that my rate was $900 per video. But every video that I do is built to attract leads, grow their personal brand, and double their sales. And then he stopped seeing me as a cost and started seeing me as an asset or a partner that actually did something for his business. So if you're still introducing yourself like, hey, I'm a video editor and I can start editing your videos for this price, that's exactly why you're not signing any high-paying clients. So instead you need to start saying, I help niche creators turn viewers into clients by optimizing videos for attention and conversion. That's when everything changes. Now that you know why clients need to see as a partner, let's dive into how you can make them see as a partner. So I'm going to break this down into 3 core steps that you can implement today to start commanding higher rates from your clients and stop being seen as just an editor. You need to understand their business, not just their project. Almost every editor makes this mistake. They focus on what's in front of them, the video, the deliverables, and the timeline. But high-paying clients, they couldn't care less about that. They care about how your work fits into the bigger picture. So before you start editing, ask these simple questions. What's the client's goal with this video? Are they trying to drive in sales, grow their brand, or drive in attention? And most importantly, who is their targeted audience? The more you understand their business strategy, the more you can tailor your edits to support that strategy. For example, you might find that the client is struggling with low YouTube retention rate. Then you need to provide a solution, not just editing. Most editors, especially beginners, think their job is just to create a good video and then their job ends. But high-paying clients want solutions, not just a finished video. Let's say the video that you edited was a top 10 tips. And instead of just sending the video and saying, let me know if there's editing that needs to be changed, do this. Try and offer insight. If you notice that there was anything in the video that you didn't like, that you think that they could have changed, tell them that. It could be something like, the hook wasn't strong enough. Do you want me to do something else with the hook? And for further projects, keep that in mind. Then also suggest editing for better engagement. We could add a call to action at the end with a discount link to your service. This could increase your sales by a lot. This positioning shows that you're more than just a video editor. You understand their business. You could be a core part of their whole business strategy and just more than some hands. Then be proactive with recommendations. The best way to show that you're in your client's corner is to proactively come with recommendations. For example, if their thumbnail looks bad or outdated, come with recommendations. Maybe just tell them what you think would have worked better. Perhaps their videos are too long and they're telling too much information that just shouldn't be said. Tell them that. The key here is that you're not just taking orders. You're actively working to improve their content and grow their brand. And that's what high-paying clients are looking for without even saying it. Okay, so now that you know how to position yourself as a partner, let's talk about some common mistakes that could be holding you back. These mistakes are more common than you think, and you're probably doing them without even thinking about it. So let's dive in. These are the top mistakes that you need to avoid, and you can start doing it today. Mistake number 1 is undervaluing your time and skills. One of the biggest mistakes that most editors do is undervaluing their time. You might feel that you're not experienced enough to charge those premium rates. But the truth is, if you don't value your own time, then why would the client? So here's what happens. You're stuck charging low rates just because you need to land a job. And you're constantly working with clients who don't respect you. So be real to yourself. You're a professional. And if you're not charging what you're really worth, you're doing both yourself and the clients a disservice. So what you need to do instead is that you need to do research on your industry or niche. Do research on the standards of your niche. Start charging for value and not how much time you put into your videos. If your video makes them 10k, then you should at least get 1k from it. And then package your service in a way so it shows the real impact your videos does for the clients. Mistake number 2, not communicating the process. Another mistake that most editors do is failing to communicate. If a client doesn't understand what you're putting into the video or doesn't understand your workflow, they could easily undercharge you or undervalue you. For example, you might have a 3-step process for when you're editing videos. You send over a rough cut for feedback, then you implement the revisions, and after that, you deliver a finished product with details on how you did it. If a client doesn't understand the process up front, then they might think that those small tweaks or the small things that you did didn't take long time, didn't even make a big deal, and then they might undervalue you. You need to do this instead. When you first sign a project with a new client, outline how your workflow is and use clear communication tools throughout your whole process. Use something easy like Discord, WhatsApp, or use something where you could tell them how your work is going. Mistake number 3, not building relationships for repeat businesses. One of the easiest ways to sign high-paying clients is to build long-term relationships. But many video editors often just focus on the project that they're doing right now, and once the video is done, they walk away to the next job. But the reality is that repeat clients is a gold mine, because it's much easier for a repeat client to see your real value. So always go for long-term relationships. Don't just give up after the first project and move on. Mistake number 4 is not specializing in a niche. This is a huge one. The more specific you are about your niche, the easier it is to charge more for what you're doing. Trying to be everything to everyone just undervalues you, and you will always compete with other video editors that probably do editing better than you. So instead, pick a very small niche that only you edit for, where the editing demand is really high, and then specialize in that niche. Because the demand for video editing is so high in that niche that you chose, you don't need to be an expert, you don't need to be the best, you just need to be good at it. Okay, so now that you know how to position yourself and the top mistakes to avoid, you need to know how to consistently sign high-paying clients. Let me go through that quick. This is where the magic happens, because just signing one client is okay and good, but when you can consistently sign them, you're on a whole different level. First, you need to develop a personal brand. High-paying clients want to know who you are. They don't want to see you as just another freelancer. They want someone who's reliable, professional, and they know commit to the project. That's why personal branding is a non-negotiable when you want to sign high-paying clients consistently. So what you need to do is that you need to choose a platform and be really consistent on it. I recommend Twitter, LinkedIn, or Instagram. These are 3 really easy platforms to build your personal brand on when you're a video editor. Share your content showcases, your practice projects, and feedback and tips and tricks. For example, let's say you edited a video for a real estate content creator. Then you can make an Instagram video of the before and after of the hook. You can have an uncut version, and then besides that have an edited version. This will build trust and show the clients that you actually know how to edit. Use content marketing to attract clients. One of the best ways to attract clients is to do that through value-driven content that speaks directly to the niche or clients that you're looking for. And I'm not talking about just throwing up as many posts as you can every single day. I'm talking about creating content that positions you as a go-to option in your niche. And what I'm talking about is to start a Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn where you post insights and tips about your niche. These insights and tips will make you an expert or an authority in your niche. Publish case studies or breakthroughs of how your editing goes, and then create free templates, resources and stuff like that, so they see that you actually give out free value before they can hire you. Then networking with high-paying clients in your niche. Last but certainly not least is about networking. If you want to consistently sign high-paying clients, then you need to network with them. The ones who value work and actually pay for it. Join industry groups or Twitter groups where your high-paying clients hang out. Get involved with them, join conversations, and once they check out your profile, there's a big chance that they hire you. Collaborate with people, just get yourself out there. You could collaborate with other video editors to grow your brand. Just do everything you can to make your profile be seen. Okay, so by now you know how to position yourself and you know how to sign high-paying clients consistently. But there's still one really big step left, and that's actually how you should close the deal. This is where most video editors struggle. Your message gets seen, but they don't respond. They maybe respond, but they then later on just leave you on red. You maybe came across too pushy, or your service wasn't just good enough. But I know, and I will teach you now, how you can really close the deal. Let's break it down in a step-by-step process. First, you need to lead directly with value. Once you have sent the first DM or email, it shouldn't be about your service. As I said before, the client doesn't care about your service. They care about the outcome. So in the first outreach message, just tell them what value you bring and give them value in the first message. So start by asking open-ended questions about their business goals and the challenges they're facing with their videos. And really listen to what they're writing here. It's really important. Show that you're listening to them. And offer insights and recommendations. Clients love that. Feedback is always good. Step number 2, clearly explain the return on the investment by working with you. High-paying clients don't just want to know what you can do. They want to understand how your service can impact their business. So this is where you need to focus on return on investment or ROI. You have to be able to explain why your service is priced at this range. Explain exactly how your service will give them those results that they're looking for. Provide examples and case studies from older clients that you have worked with, and always speak in terms of results. So always link your service back to a tangible offer. For example, if you're working with a client in a real estate space, explain how your high quality editing could sell them properties faster. For example, say, I worked with a real estate agent who saw a 25% boost in the property sales within the first week of working with me, and then also send them a quick proof of that. Why would they say no to that when they have already seen that your service comes with a clear ROI? Then use the power of scarcity. Scarcity is one of the best ways to get anyone to work with you, and it can be extremely powerful when you're using it correctly. High-paying clients are often very busy, so you need to make them feel like they're missing out on an opportunity to work with you by making them feel like your time is very limited, or by maybe saying that you're just taking on 3 clients a month. All these different strategies make it so that clients feel like they need to move fast. For example, say, I have had a lot of interest in my service recently, and I only take on 2 to 3 clients a month. And I would love to get started with you, but I only have 1 spot left this month. So let me know if you're interested, so we can lock things in. By writing it like this, you're not being too pushy while still triggering the scarcity. And last, always ask for the sale. This might seem simple, but it's often overlooked. After you have laid everything out, ask the right questions, showed your value, you need to ask for the sale. And what you need to do is to be direct without being too pushy. If they hesitate, ask what's holding them back. Maybe it's the price. Maybe they're not sure yet. They haven't seen all the value they need. Set clear next steps for once they have started working with you. This just eases out the stress, because people love to have a clear path. And that's it. You have now learned how to position yourself as a partner, how to sign high-paying clients consistently, what mistakes to avoid, and how to close the deal. Now if you want extra help, or maybe something was unclear and you want it further explained, then you can DM me on Instagram. The name is in the description or on screen right now. Or if you just want an extra in-depth tutorial on signing high-paying clients, then you can click the video on screen right now. And remember, don't just watch, take action.